Crisco, Des, and Wes. It's the After Hours Podcast. They'll make you laugh, they'll make you cry, they'll make you wonder why they said that. We got a big guy, new guy, mom, and a pigeon guy morning show on KS95. Sit back and relax, cause it's time for the After Hours Podcast. Yeah.
You guys know that Rascal is going to sue us?
Yeah. Who is he? Oh, her audio is on. I've told her to mute it.
It is
Somebody's
mute.
audio is on.
It says muted.
No, your audio on your computer, buddy.
Yeah.
Your speaker on your computer is on.
I've never done this before. Cry mini Christmas.
There we go. We're good.
So, hey, look at that. We nailed it.
Live podcast on the KS95 Morning Show page.
Right.
I don't know. I need to say that because you would already know that if you're watching it. But that rascal right there, Taylor Young, is going to sue us. Did you know that, Pigeon?
No.
Yeah, we can't be played in some countries because Taylor Young Productions, music master, sensei, wants to sue us.
He's not even in this country. And it came up. All of a
Right.
sudden, I'm looking at Facebook and I'm like, what's this talking about? Banned in certain countries. And we have to get permission from Taylor Young Music to be able to get this
Like-
all set up.
Our Taylor?
Yes,
Yes.
That's
for the
his song,
intro.
buddy.
Oh, I thought I
Because there's
didn't.
music in
Yeah,
it.
no, I didn't
Yeah,
know if
yeah.
it was like a different.
How many Taylor Youngs do you think are out there?
I'll be honest, he looks very sleepy
Thousands?
right now. There's been a couple
No,
moments
I'm
I
just
looked over and
wondering.
he's like,
I was confused for a second that who sent the email?
no, there's not an email. It's on
Oh.
Facebook on our page. It says
Oh.
you have been banned
Oh,
from certain
okay.
countries. And so it's because it connects to his song
Got it.
and they hear it and they're going, well, you didn't get permission for that to put it on there. Little do they know that one of the people on this show is very fond of Taylor Young.
And that would be me.
Yeah, well, you are, but I think somebody's a lot more.
She has a
There-
lot
how do you know?
of
Undelur.
permissions
How do
from
you
Taylor
know?
Young.
I know, but how do you guys
Lots
know
of
what we do
permissions.
behind closed doors? You don't.
Are you trying to admit something here on our podcast live?
Me and Taylor Young make sweet passions.
Hi, James. You guys, you see this? You can actually see the
Oh, yeah,
comments.
that is
James
fun.
just
Hi,
said
James.
hello. Good morning. Good morning.
I would
morning,
even
crew.
call you Jim.
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
I don't know if he wants you to call him.
How do you know what he wants? You don't know.
Dude, he
Oh
is
my
so
gosh, what's
combative.
happening?
It's like in the last 10 minutes. I don't
think
know
he
what
wants you
happened.
to give him a
why?
huggy.
It's because, behind the scenes, he just got taken by our daddy,
Oh,
our
that's
boss.
true.
He got taken and he can't handle the fact that
He
he
can't.
just got absolutely
I would have
destroyed.
thrown a bigger fit than what he's throwing.
Yeah.
Stand
There's
up
not
for
even
yourself.
a fit. He came back in here. He's like, yes, daddy, I'll do whatever you
Is-
want.
be
Daddy
like,
Matt.
Let me get out my contract.
Let me tell you something. My many years in radio, I did get very combative a lot of times, and I just feel like now it's not worth it.
No, you're right. In this situation, it's a one-time thing. It's going to be one and done. I mean, it's over now after this game, I believe, right?
No,
But I'll be back.
that's a whole.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
more, yeah.
Oh my God, 4 more? How the
Yeah.
hell? Okay, got it.
Yeah, no.
Got it.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll
Yeah.
help you out.
So
there,
anyway, Taylor Young's going to sue us. You guys want to do some FML stories here?
yeah. Before I just want to say hi to everybody. Katie said, Katie just said, oh my.
Or Kathy?
James said Jimbo is fine.
Jimbo's cool.
Alexa here. Alexa said I'm dying.
Lexi.
Lexi. No, it's Alexa. See, you're so confused. I'm gonna
I'm
delete
just giving
chat.
them
I'm gonna
nicknames.
disable chat, you guys. I'm taking it away. It's fine. We're gone.
Remember last time you messed around with that and you stopped the whole podcast?
That's because I booted you out of the room.
And
Because
I'm
you're
the main,
annoying.
but I'm the main camera. When you boot me out, it shuts everything
I
off.
know. God, I
Why?
wish
Who
we.
put him on the main camera?
Because I have all this crap in front of me, TJ.
God, here we go. You're new. Dez is not here, so he's going to tell you all the buttons he has to push and all the. I'll be honest with you.
your
This might
buttons.
be our shortest live podcast of all
Yeah.
time because he might have control of that. I can end the podcast like right now.
I can end you right now
That was a threat on camera. God.
with
Yeah.
love and passion.
Yeah. Fix
In
it
my
quick.
heart.
Fix it quick.
All right, so these are some FML stories. Just
Like
to,
right now, this is an FML moment.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Today, I was going to propose to my girlfriend of 3 years. I checked the box to make sure the ring was in there, and there was just a small piece of paper in the ring that said, no.
Oh,
On the ring, it just put, no.
That's
so sad. You should turn it around and be like, that wasn't for you. It was for my side hustle piece.
Right.
Yeah. Hustle piece. That's how cool I am. I'm like, that's my side hustle.
Side piece.
Side piece.
Next one, FML. Today, my boss came to my cubicle to give me my annual performance review and bonus. I was asleep at my desk.
Oh, that's kind of like my life.
Oh, that. And how do you come back from that? You just have to joke it around and be like,
I was tired. I'm on a medication. They can't fire you if you're on a medication.
no. And then just
Any
scream,
kind?
I need a mental
Well,
health
like if
day.
you're like a medication, the side effect is Yeah, it's
Sleepiness?
mental health and it's sleepiness.
Have you ever fallen asleep at work? I
Me?
did. Yeah, I did.
Of course I have.
At my old radio station, it was one of those. We were off the air, but I was sitting in a production studio, and I nodded off, and it was one of those. You wake up and we're like, "Was that 30 seconds or 30 minutes?" I don't know how long I was sleeping.
Oh, I told you, I'm the worst employee of all time. I've told you during performance reviews at the.
Dude,
Somebody's
someone's
speaker is
echoing
back
again.
on.
Was it me?
I think it's you, TJ.
What is happening? Sorry. I
Buddy,
don't know.
stop clicking things.
I'm not touching any.
Don't touch your computer. All I see, and I have this headphone off, and all I can hear is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back now. So I had a performance review where on the screen they pulled it up, and I was on addictinggames.com. So they literally pulled it up, and I was talking to somebody about what package they wanted to buy, and I was like, "Yeah, that's great," but I knew it all by memory because I was really good at selling.
Yeah.
So I would pull up like mini golf on addictinggames.com, and you'd see in the middle of it, it'd be on the main screen, and then 3 seconds later it would go minimize, mini golf open, and then I would just start hitting the ball, and my boss would just stare and look at me and go, "Adam, really? You know that we record these?" And I go, "Yet I still don't care. I'm still playing mini golf. I'm still playing it."
All right. Today in a bar, I had to remind my brother that the bar was not open to the public. It was actually booked for a private party, our family reunion, in fact. So the girl he was going to pull up with, if you know what I'm saying, was actually our cousin that he had never met before.
Mm.
Almost
Oh.
was a redneck stereotype. He was trying to hook up with his own cousin,
Wow.
FML.
He's like, "Dude, she's so friendly. I
But
think
sh-
this could go somewhere."
If she's like fourth cousin, it's fine.
That's your
That's the
four
line?
cousins.
Sure.
Four cousins is pretty far.
You
away.
said
Yeah.
that fast. Should we get like some sort of ancestry.com thing done of you and Ricky?
I don't know a
She's
lot
like,
of my
"Fourth
cousins.
Totally fine, is what I'm saying.
I mean, it's possible. I don't know a lot of my family members past my grandparents.
Iceland is literally all family.
Yeah.
You go there and they're like, "What level family member are you?"
See, fourth cousins is fine.
You want to say hi to some people I see they keep
Oh,
hopping
yeah.
in before
Yeah.
I get to other
Jeff.
ones. I have a few more, but
Janine says, "Good morning, all."
Jeannie.
Oh, God. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to wonder
Please
why.
don't be annoying.
For a
Can
long
we just
time, I
have fun?
wondered, and now I get why Marie is always just put off by you in sexual ways.
I just want to
She's
be.
like,
I just want to
"Oh."
have fun and not
Hey.
argue and not be annoyed.
Can you
Hey.
imagine? She's probably like, "I don't know. Do you want to like
Hey.
have sex tonight? I don't know. Do you want to have sex
Yeah,
tonight?
Chris,
You want me to
no, I
stick it in?"
Marie.
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Chris, go.
Hi,
Barb
Jeff from
says hi.
Santee.
from Roseville. Yep, we got Katie.
Kate.
What else did you
Barb.
want to say? What is? It's on camera, buddy.
I know.
You just did that like 10 times.
I know I did.
Anyway,
Another one.
back to FMLs.
So
Today,
this
I-
is fun.
Today I went to the doctor.
It's the most awkward live I think I've ever been. a part
Ever.
of.
Today I went to the doctor because I had white liquid coming from my breast. I found out it's milk. I'm not pregnant. FML.
Hmm.
So she just
That
has
could
milk
happen.
coming out.
How's
I
that
had no idea.
happening?
Dude, that'd be great for cereal, though.
Interesting.
Can you imagine if it just happened to be like,
No.
Just
Zero
imagine be like,
chance of that
"Oh, I'm not
happening.
even pregnant."
Have you ever tasted breast milk? Like
No,
TJ? No.
no.
Okay.
Have you?
No. I
I
just
bet.
wonder like if it's gross or not.
I have.
I don't. Have you really?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
It just looks gross.
Joanna said, "Hi, I love listening to you guys. Probably not in this moment.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Why are you guys so negative today? Answer the question.
I
I'm
don't have
actually
anything to
fine
say.
today.
You
I
keep
was
yelling
fine.
I
at
was
me.
in a great mood because you are so annoying.
Not,
This is
though.
not a good podcast.
The funniest part
I just
about
want
it
you to be
was,
better. I'm trying to trying to help you grow and be better.
I think him being told that the show went well today is like a deterrent for him,
Yeah,
and
that's
now
really
he's like
good.
online.
Now you
and
just
he's
want
like,
to ruin it.
See what? What? What do you smell like? What?
This
It's like
way
an
you
old person who
Listen,
used
I
to
just
work
want you to be better, Wes.
Oh, look at now he's doing what he does on the show.
All right, well, that will be good for us then. All right,
Oh
Crisco.
gosh, this is gonna be great. TJ,
Okay.
how's your day going so
Oh,
far?
so good. I'm gonna go
Wow,
garage sailing
riveting.
after this.
Riveting.
Okay, that's fun.
Yep, Albertville.
How do I
Shout out
mute him?
Albertville having all their garage sales.
That's good. How many did you go to yesterday?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or
Then it
5.
started raining.
Okay,
Garage
do
sales
they
are the
pull the
best.
garage sales in when it does?
Yeah, but they cover everything, so you can't really go through it.
Dude, he is on something today. I don't know what is going on with him.
What did I do? I'm staying away from the microphone
Dude.
because I'm a nerd.
I feel like if you taught your kids how to swim, you'd be like, push their head underwater and be like, "You're gonna learn somehow. Gotta learn somehow.
That
Gotta
is how
learn
you do it.
somehow."
That is how you do it.
Crisco, how was your first date? Most people, they haven't really heard in case they missed the update today.
True. So you can go to Crisco Radio on Instagram, or you can, and there's TJ Radio. She has hers at Wes_McCain at Pidge Nation.
I don't want anybody to follow me.
It's the cutest.
It's the cutest. Well, don't show them. Make them go to Crisco Radio.
I know, but can I
on
do like a little
Instagram.
like this?
Do a quick blip.
Okay.
Because you can see it at Facebook on our morning show page when you went to go watch this
Yeah,
live.
it's really cute.
And then you can see it at Crisco Radio and, like and comment. Oh, boy. Wow,
I think
we
they're
are
so cute.
professional here.
This is our first one with me.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Oh, can you see it?
Darlene says, which you're going to get your name changed in 2 seconds because he's just there today.
Darlene.
Wes, you need to grow up,
Oh,
she said.
Mary Lee, Pidge Bell, TJ, hello, my Nebraskan. I'm from Omaha. I'm from Omaha too. I went to Northwest Husky in the house.
I know what that means.
Look at
Hi, Pidge.
Why would anybody tell anybody else to grow up, by the way? I think that's the
it is?
goofiest thing to say to somebody. I'm never going to grow up.
I mean, that's the thing. We're in radio because we couldn't grow up.
Right. Yeah.
There's
I'm
no
never-
you'll never meet a person in radio ever who's like got their bleep together.
That's why I married younger, because guys my age don't want to marry me. I am quite the mess.
I'm going to make some joke, right?
50-year-olds don't want to marry me.
I'm going to make some joke right as I'm going into the casket, right into the ground.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, because I'm
You
like,
gotta do the one where it's like, you have your friend text from your phone that's like, sure is dark in here. Can someone let me out? And it's like a mass
Very
text
yes.
to everyone, and everyone's phones go off at the same time. They're like, that's weird.
The
think-
best one. I'm sorry, Pitch. Go ahead, buddy.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying the funniest one was a guy did that recording in a casket
Yes.
too, and he did it, and he's like, "Oh, why am I in here? Ow! Knock, knock, knock!" And they were all crying, and they started laughing.
It's
Immediately,
hilarious.
it's that relief because otherwise you just get
Yeah.
sucked into a cloud of sadness.
I
So
want-
I don't blame you on that.
I want like a big, what's it called? A dance thing. What's the dance? Flash mob. I
Oh.
want it to Another One Bites the Dust.
I want mine to be
Duh,
like
duh, duh.
jackass stunt.
Another one
All of a
bites
sudden,
the
they're like
dust.
lowering it down, and as it gets down to the bottom, it just goes. I mean, big hole, by the way, right? It just boom, and it just explodes. How crazy would that be?
That would be
Not
cool.
actually in it.
That'd be kind of cool though.
That would be BA, right? And they'd be like, God, look at the hole even got bigger. That's what she said. I don't know what that
I have one last FML. This one's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I want to know what you would do in this situation, TJ. Today, while I was out on my usual jog on the same trail, a man stopped me and gave me a spreadsheet. On this spreadsheet were the days I was missing, the runs I was supposed to be going on, what I was wearing each day, and how much my time was improving each day. I was doing the same exact trip. I trip every day. So I threw the paper on the ground and I ran for my life, and I'm terrified to go back. What would you do
Not go back.
if somebody gave you a spreadsheet of your runs every day?
I probably would turn it into the police, maybe. And be
Yeah,
like,
might
this
want
guy
to.
is pretty creepy. You might want to go check him out. Because if he's doing it to her, he's probably doing it to multiple other women too.
What if it's just some trainer?
Yeah,
though?
and he's just trying
and
to
the trainer's like,
get
"Oh,
business.
I'm gonna motivate them so bad
Oh,
right now.
Yeah, he's like, by the way, here's my card.
Here's my card because I've noticed you've missed 4 or 5 runs this week." I'd be like, "Dude, you're a creep."
The creepiest part is like what she's wearing.
And it's so much worse. Like for like a man, if you go jogging, you do whatever. A woman, it's like every dude who runs by or walks by is always like rubbernecking.
Yeah.
Like they literally just follow them, or like it's just the creepiest for women. I don't know how you do it.
I don't run.
That's why.
I don't run.
That's it. That makes sense.
That's
Got it.
why I don't run, guys.
Why do people hate on Wes? Chris,
We don't.
we don't.
I don't hate on Wes.
I don't hate on Wes. It was just
I was
you
just telling you
didn't
in that
stop.
moment you were being annoying, and that's it. That's what friends do. They tell each other when they're being annoying and want them to be better.
I was just shortening names. You shorten your name. You're not TJ. You're Trisha.
Yeah, but you don't have to say that after every name. It was a waste of podcast time. What is?
Wes is so mad right now.
I'm not mad. I don't get mad.
Your face is as red
I'll
as the
give you a
light by your
huggy.
microphone. Go give him
I don't
a
want
huggy.
hugs.
Oh, he
I don't want
hates hugs.
I
Go
don't
give him a
like.
hug.
No.
Hates them. Block him. Bitch, wake up. Block him.
No, I don't like.
I'm not bitch. This whole podcast this is bitch.
Oh, you smell nice. I've never.
Oh,
hugged
look
you
at-
before.
You can see he's got an innie now. Boy, this is
That's
weird.
my bald spot.
Oh, well, I mean,
My widow's peak or whatever that's called.
Awkwardly long.
that was an awkward long hug.
Are you jealous now because that's your work wife?
No, that's fine. I know her standards in work, people.
That's true.
She's not going to you. Trust me.
Yeah, your cuddles are quite bomb.com.
Thank you.
Anna will know soon.
Ew.
I don't know if she'll know soon. That's just
How many
like,
dates until you do actually? Like what is your typical?
I told you, I don't kiss and tell on any of that.
I
stuff.
didn't ask if you.
You just
did
said
do it.
what
We
date?
want to know
what
what
date?
date you're gonna.
I don't have a
Kiss and
set
tell.
date because normally most people will just wisen up after like the second one and be like, I don't want to go out with you again.
Date 5.
Date 5 is the
Date 5.
typical, or that's just like because it shouldn't, like, if it's a serious relationship, it probably shouldn't happen between 1 and 5, right? Like, if you're doing 1 and 5, you're just ready to, like,
Not really, if you're
Or-
feeling it.
okay. I mean,
Some people want to do it
technically,
on the first date because you got to get that, if you are compatible in that way, you got to get that out of the way.
I
wasn't it?
definitely don't think first date.
No, that's like that. Well, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen.
That was like my Tinder time.
That was your Tinder time? Got it. Okay. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen I think they were in other relationships and they ended up like hooking up on their first date together or something like that. Paige, I feel like you're not talking about it.
Yeah, you weren't talking.
No, I'm just listening.
Your hair looks
But that's
cute
not
today.
how a podcast
Thank you.
works. We need you to jump in.
No, I have nothing. I was listening to the stories.
He's watching on Facebook right now. He's like,
No, I would never watch this.
I would.
You're
to
on
be
this.
fair. To be fair,
Thank you.
that's fair. Okay.
I wouldn't
When
either.
is Anna going to meet your roommates?
No, good news is Anna has a house. And we even joked about it on the first date. I'm like, I will let you know. I do have 2 house guests that are constantly there. And I also have 2 dogs. They're also always there.
So you'll
And
be hanging out at her house
a lot, if that's the case.
She lives by herself.
Well, she has a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the doggy's
And
name?
how funny is this? My dog's name was Babe.
Yeah.
Her dog's name is Baby.
Stop it!
Right?
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard. What kind of
Fair enough.
doggy is it?
I don't know that breed. It looks a lot like a boxer, kind of.
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Small one, though?
No, it's a
Boxers are
bigger dog,
cute.
but it's funny because she said the dog doesn't really even like her. She's like all wants to cuddle and she's like laying on Baby and she's like, oh my God, I love Baby. And Baby will look at her and go, dude, just go over there. She only pays attention to her when she's around other dogs. And she's like, hey, I'm your baby.
Cheating whore.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you look and all of a sudden it's like, and then they get home alone and she's like, oh, space. Thank you.
So
Just-
clingy.
Just
God.
give me, she was on FaceTime with me the other day and she walked by and the dog's like, just shaking his head like, just go away over there.
Aw, doggies.
Thank you. Is it Deanne? Deanne said, I'm happy for you. Chris said, TJ, you're the best.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
When is it gonna? Oh yeah, that's the one you already said.
Deanne's last name is Playa.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
it
fun.
is.
That's a good
That
last
is
name.
funny.
That's a good last
Do
name.
you know when I was in college, I drove this little black Fiero, and at the time,
Such cool cars.
I know, and it was only a little 2-seater, but I had a big red and black sticker. It's probably like that big, right in the windshield, and it said "player."
Dang, look at
That's
you.
amazing.
And I just drove it around college, like, hey.
That is amazing.
Guys were surprised when I cheated on them. I'm like,
It says player
this is
right
not
there.
a surprise. Clearly, I don't do monogamy.
Are you just
Oh my
pushing
God. I don't
staples
know,
into
I
your
got-
hand?
I got anxious because I was talking about my player moment.
Your player mobile.
Yeah, that went from like age 19 to 36.
All you hear
Oh,
in the
wow.
background is like, she's not a player. She just hustles a lot. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's words,
That
but
was it. I'm not a player. I just
oh, I think it's
Bleep
blank
a
a
lot,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
why can't I say the word or think of it? It's because it sounds like truck.
Because
Got
it's
it.
bad.
What is
No,
that? The
no,
radio
no,
version was
truck
something
a lot.
else. I'm not a player. Just a lot. But
I'm not a player.
We can just say truck. I just truck a lot.
no,
No,
he didn't
he
say
had an
that. There
actual
was an
radio
actual.
version,
I'm not
yeah.
a player. I just crush a lot.
Crush a lot.
Crush
That's
a
what it
lot.
was. Yeah.
Wow, we could
I'm not a
come up with
player.
that.
I just crush a lot.
Yeah.
Why do we sound like that when we all do this impersonation? I'm not a player. I just crush a
Who
lot.
was it?
Fat Joe.
Big pun.
Big pun. Oh yeah,
Say,
it was
kind
Big
of
pun.
interchangeable.
No,
No, they're not. Big
there
Pun's
is-
dead,
goes,
by the way.
Rest in
We
peace.
did a dance to it. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
I almost poured.
I feel like that was in a big.
I wasn't really
well,
gonna
a
do
Fat
it.
Joe
I
song.
just love
We just had a whole incident and got a scolding email, and
Here.
you just wanted to mess around.
Here.
Jeez.
mess around
No,
and
you're
find out. Look
right.
at-
It's Big Pun
Stop it.
featuring Joe.
That's right.
Oh, they were both
So I
on
was
it.
both wrong. I was wrong with both of them.
Big and fat. That
Fat-
could have been their
Fat
tag team
Joe.
name. Big Pun, Fat Joe. Big and Fat. They could have opened a fat guy clothing store. Come on into Big and Fat. You can get any shirt size you want. Get your big and fat
we
pants.
should open one of those.
Why me?
Me and you, because we talked about how we want to open something yesterday.
I'm just kidding. I only open food bags, apparently. That's why you can come on down to Big and Fats where you're going to get a free sample of food.
That would be the best thing. You give food samples
For real.
because you got to keep your clientele coming back. So you got to keep
Yeah,
them
yeah, keep
chunky.
them fat.
They're like, God, I always gain 5 pounds at Big and Fats. It's Crisco's Big and Fat Emporium. Come on down. You're gonna get your tent size
Unlimited
shirt.
fries.
You get those fries with
Oh my
the
God, it's free food.
In-N-Out
Unlimited.
type. Like, what are they called?
Animal
Animal
style.
style. You get animal style fries with every shirt you buy.
Oh my God, this is genius, you guys. This is amazing. And
You
you're right,
me?
just give free snacks all the time. And then they try, if you try it, you buy it kind of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you have to like charge a lot of money for the
Oh,
outfits though to make up for the
You've
free
been-
snacks.
You've been to a big and tall of any kind. They
So-
know the rules.
Or you do it
Lot
like
of-
Heart Attack Grill does in Vegas. Have you been there?
no.
Where they
Oh,
weigh you
yeah.
when you walk in the door?
Oh,
well, because if you're
no.
a certain weight, you get the burger for free.
Yeah, I
It's
think
that you
like-
got to be like over 400 pounds or something. You get the
Yeah.
burger for free.
and you have to wear like a hospital gown and you have to like go in there and they have like syringes full of cheese that they inject. It
What?
sounds like I've
Oh,
been
you've
there.
got to go there. You've gone there.
I've never gone there, but I
Really?
would tell you for a long time in my life, in my 30s, I could have had free food.
TJ, you're in Vegas all the time. You've got to go to Heart Attack.
I've
Heart Attack
never
Grill.
gone there. Oh, I'm gonna have to go.
I mean, you're not going to get
I
anything
mean, that's
free.
no.
Yeah, no. I don't even think you, Ricky, and Nilly could stand on the scale together and be free.
Oh, we for sure could. Over 400?
Over 400? I don't think you guys
He's
are.
215.
I still-
220.
I think it's under. Can you imagine your whole family? You're like, we'd like one free burger, please. Thank you.
All
Yeah,
of us
percent. How
together would
many?
we'd be 400.
Hey, somebody wants to know
Yeah.
how the party bus thing is going.
It's,
What's going to go on it?
I don't know what's going on
Parties,
because I don't know if you guys are
No,
going.
they just want to know what the festivities are.
Drinking and more drinking probably and,
And
sharing
fellowship.
some laughs.
So in
Wait.
between, is that the whole point? You just basically you have drinks on the bus too, so you can drink as
You've
you're
never
going to
been on a
drink.
party bus to bar hop
I
before?
can honestly say if
Really?
I did, it was probably in my like early 20s.
Your birthday this year. We've got to do. What do you say?
Ooh, Crisco
My
party
birthday
bus.
was already this year, but
Next year.
Well,
in
I'm saying your
March.
next birthday. You know what I meant?
Yeah.
You turd
Or
burglar.
maybe we do it for your 50th.
No, I'm not going to be in.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here with you, a-holes.
He'll be here because I already have that week off.
Somebody
Yeah, go
call me
ahead.
for the love of God.
You
My
don't
arm's
have to
starting to
raise your
hurt.
hand. Pidge,
Why
what'd you say?
is there a party bus? What are we celebrating?
You never really said that. Well, you might have said it. Yeah,
Why
you
it's 'cause-
said it.
Why?
I think.
Yeah, it's
Well,
his.
somebody just tell me.
Sammy's mom is getting married.
Such an edgy podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sammy's mom's getting
Yeah.
married.
So it's like a bachelorette combo.
Got
So
it.
we're all getting together and just partying.
Sounds
That's
fun.
fun.
It's gonna be a blast. I hope you guys can make it. It is confirmed there is room for you guys. So
Now it is going to be 1 p.m. on a Saturday. I do have to ask the question.
I thought it was
All
a
of us are
Friday.
thinking, no, it's Saturday.
Oh, I'm out.
Are you going to be able to stay awake for that?
Mm.
Because right now I'm begging the question that you may fall asleep during this podcast. Look at him. Poor Pidge. He does get post show crashes.
no,
It's a real
will.
thing.
I will be the life of the party, and I can guarantee you that. And I will be
Yeah.
up until I find a bed, and then I will go to sleep. But
Sammy's calling
They're at
Pidge
Rick's
the next morning.
Cabaret.
yeah, keep me away from a bed.
Sleeping.
He's like, I found a bed. It's
I'm at Boyd's
1:30.
Motel.
It
Can you
doesn't
pick
cost
up?
me like $200 an hour, but it's fine.
I'm at the Motel 6. They said they'd leave the light on for me.
It's an hour, pay by the hour room.
The bed vibrates.
I wish,
Right?
but
That would be fun.
yeah. I mean, if you guys make it, you'll see. I will be the life of the
I
party.
thought it was tomorrow. I thought we were day drinking tomorrow. I was very excited.
No,
I
It's-
can't day
well, we
drink.
can
I
still
have
do
2
that.
birthday parties on Saturday.
yeah, we can still
We can
find a way
still
to
do
day
that,
drink.
bud.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, you
That's
just called her
true.
Bud. That was weird.
Oh,
Hey,
was
No,
that-
Bud.
I
hey,
liked that.
What was I supposed to say? Hey,
actually. Am I your
sweetheart. We
bud?
can do that, sweetheart.
I'm your bud. I will be your
I know, it's
bud.
just weird. I've never heard him
Hey,
say that to
bud.
anybody. He's like, hey, Bud, what are you thinking,
Yeah.
Bud? Huh, Bud?
Dax calls
Bud,
him
I
Bud
can do it.
nonstop, but I
She
call
normally says, "Hey, little buddy."
Yeah. It's little
my
buddy.
little
It's little
buddy.
everything.
oh little buddy. That's
She's
right.
like,
She does.
I'm not
she's
little,
like,
though.
oh, you have such a low personality.
Pidgey poo.
Oh, my little Pidgey poof, the little coop.
Yeah, that's
What the
her.
hell just happened?
She squeezes my cheek or boop. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's her.
Anyway,
So
I
we
miss
can
her.
day drink
Hi, Des.
tomorrow?
Miss
I'm
you.
down.
Love you.
People want to know what's on your shirt. It says,
That's
Wes, your shirt.
We're still trying to figure that
Santa
out.
Radio DJ.
we don't really know. I said it was me.
It
'cause I
does
have a
look
beard
like
and
you.
glasses. Thank you. You said it was
Rick Ross.
and
Yeah.
somebody else, because we posted a picture of it when I got the shirt, I think, and somebody else said it's David Letterman with headphones on.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Could
I
be,
was gonna
yeah.
say Rick Ross, but I'm talking about Freeway Rick Ross.
We don't know.
Do you know who that is?
Mm.
Like he's I don't know if Rick Ross took the name from him, but he was like one of the largest drug like cocaine dealers in U.S. history.
Could you imagine before you explained it? I'm like, I know him.
He's,
Go ahead.
he's
Tell me
well,
more.
I'm surprised none of you guys have heard
I've
of him.
heard of Rick Ross. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've not
okay.
gotten my latest
was-
cocaine
wasn't he a
dealer
rapper?
updates.
That's different people.
Oh,
So,
different
What are
Rick
your
Ross.
thoughts on Pablo Escobar?
gosh, I wish.
I only know one Rick Ross.
He was in We're
Not
the
the Coke
Millers.
one.
He was in that was like the guy's name was Pablo, the drug dealer.
What do you think of El Chapo?
Interesting stories, fascinating stories,
Yeah.
and fascinating lives. That's what
Yeah.
I think. Be interesting to be a part of that.
Ooh, I don't know
For
if
a
I want to be
day.
a part of
We
it.
should
No,
let
I know.
this
I think
podcast
once
end.
you're in it for life.
True.
You don't get to be in it
Yeah.
for a
That's true.
day.
Can you imagine you give your 2-week notice to being a drug lord? You're like,
Put out a nice piece of paper.
slide it in.
I've decided.
Mr.
I'm done.
Chapo, I would like to go now. I'm going to work at Domino's.
I have sent in my formal request. I will be done in 2 weeks unless you don't want me around anymore. And they're
If
like, we
you
don't.
need
Boom.
to run any more drugs, you've got 14 days to do it. Then
I
I'm
have
done.
already cleared out my cavity in the back. You're good to go. Everything is gone.
If you had the conads to do it, they might actually be like, okay. Like you actually had the balls to
But
come
the
in here and do
problem
that.
if you're in that business or that field, you just walk up and there's white powder all over your face. You're like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm totally done.
You
And
don't
then
do
they
the
shoot you
supplies.
because you can't. Yeah, you can't.
No, I know,
taste
but that's the thing.
supplies.
You're
You
like,
don't get
I'm good,
high
I'm good.
on your
You
own
can't
supply.
be a drug dealer. Have you never seen Friday?
Yeah, you can't be a drug dealer and
Oh,
do
it's a good
drugs.
movie.
I
Friday
believe
and next
every
Friday.
drug dealer for the most part has done drugs.
Are you kidding?
Not your own drugs.
Let me ask you a question about drugs and
Oh,
drug
boy.
dealers.
Yeah.
Do you think even a drug dealer would judge you if you tried to buy a roofie from them? Like, they'll
What?
sell anything to you, but if you're like, hey, Steve, my drug dealer, I need 3 roofies, wouldn't they be like,
I would hope so, but
what's
then
wrong with you, man?
like
Probably
you
not.
would hope so, but then they'd be like, "What's wrong with you? I only sell in 5s."
I would just be like,
here's 5 roofies.
You're like, why do I have to buy 5 of these?
$500 or no roofies.
you have no room to judge your selling roofies.
I
mean, you
understand.
should be judged,
they not-
but
He's got
Like-
them in his duffel bag. He's like, "Dude, you're sick."
yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Piece of crap.
Yeah.
What a jerk. God, you bought I just had this dude buy 3 roofies off me. Why do you have roofies?
If you were going to buy 10 pounds of cocaine, I would not judge you. But
Yeah.
the roofies, judging.
Question: are roofies like a street drug that are just made
It's
as a
Rufinol.
drug, or is it like a drug as in like a medical drug?
Yeah,
think it's
that's a great
Rufinol.
question.
I think it's actually a
A
medical
drug,
drug.
right?
I don't know
Is it?
anything about it, and I'm pretty proud at 41 to not know anything
Yeah,
about
I don't know
it.
anything about it either.
Yeah, I don't
So-
know anything like I don't even know what it looks like. Is it like a liquid? Is it a powder? Is it
I think
a
it's a
Do your
pill,
wig
isn't
thing
it?
now.
Falling out of your pocket.
I'm like this. I'm like, I have no idea what it is.
Okay, that's not funny.
It's a pill.
That wasn't
That
funny.
was apologize to him right now.
He's already sleeping. I can't put him to sleep anymore.
Could you guys do? Is there a reverse roofie that we could give him?
Cocaine.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
cocaine. I'm just like rubbing it under
Adderall?
his teeth. I'm like, it's fine. I don't know
Yeah.
how we got onto roofies.
Adderall.
Cocaine talk,
Cocaine talk.
drug
yeah, that
talk,
did
Rick
lead us to
Ross.
Rick Ross.
Probably my fault.
My
Yeah,
shirt.
your shirt. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
All right, I'm done with you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
thank God.
Have a good day.
Oh,
Thanks.
and he messed it up.
And
Sorry,
goodbye.
everybody that was listening.
Long ending.
Go Des and
Feels like
West,
it.
the After Hours podcast.
After Hours.